Well, welcome to Oxfordshire Sports Online's test transmission of an ice hockey game in NIHL 1 in the south between the Oxford City Stars and the Bristol Pitbulls. It is just myself tonight. We are trying this out. We had a horrendous time last time with Signal, but now we're hopefully going to be a little bit more solid for you. The Zamboni is currently out on the ice, cutting the ice before the two sides are made aware of what's going on. We have Rob Cook on the camera. He'll be swinging it around and showing you all the action as we go on. Of course, we're very lucky to have Joe Langan producing today. So what about tonight's game? Well, the Stars and the Bristol Pitbulls both sit quite low in the table, if it's fairness. Last night they both performed. Slough Jets beat the Bristol Pitbulls by 2-1. Another close game, which shows that Slough in 5th and the Bristol Pitbulls in 9th are very closely matched, as we know anyway, because the Stars have had two very close games against the Jets already this season. So that means form lines between the two could be quite interesting. Just also to let you know that the Stars last night lost 5-3 against their recent victory, or victors, over the Solent Devils. It was an empty netter that managed to pull the Stars back to lose 5-3 last night, after they beat Solent Devils here 3-1 last time out in the barn with the Oxford City Stars. Well, plenty of fans inside the stadium here. The Oxpens Arena holds just over 1,000 fans. It's very close to the ice. It's not an Olympic-sized pad either, so it's quite narrow. It's not the smallest on the circuit, but it's one of those that aren't quite the same size maybe as the MK Thunder's ring. This is an interesting game which should really help, because there's no nuances tonight for the Bristol Pitbulls, as they've played their home games here at the Oxpens rink for quite some time since their new rink has been put together. Let's have a quick look at the team news for tonight's game. There are a couple of people missing for the Bristol Pitbulls, and I can tell you who they are tonight. The first person missing is Michael Hargreaves, a D-man, 41 years of age. He's not icing tonight. And also Sam Smith, I should say, the Welshman. He's only 20 years of age. He's not icing tonight. Oliver Endicott is missing as well from the forward line, as well as Kane Russell. But there's a few ex-Stars icing for the Bristol Pitbulls. Ollie Sean and Sam Sean being two of them, as well as Steve Osman, who left the Stars mid-season and got a little bit of a tough time with most of the fans waving the extra couple of pounds at him over the fence when he last came back with the Invicta Dynamos. But lovely man, Steve, he is here tonight. In net today, it won't be Tyler Perry. He's not icing tonight. It will be John Dibble, who knows all about this rink, and I've given him a fair bit of stick over the years on the OXSO commentaries, because he shifts more nets when the pressure's on than a fishmonger. That's for sure. So Dibble will be in there. Your defensive lineup is Josh Gallia wearing 10. And then it's going to be Joseph Llewellyn. He'll be wearing 82. Joe Morris 4. Bailey Perry 3. Sam Sean 15. And then it's Tom Stevens wearing 19. Then it's Tom Asprey. He'll be wearing 6. And then we move into the forward line. Liam Coleman wearing 17. Tamas Elias from Hungary is wearing 21. Richie Hargreaves, Mr. Bristol, along with his brother, I have to say. He's wearing 37. Bailey Hind-Pitcher wearing 34. And then we have Mason Lipsey, who has 2 goals to his name. In fact, there's a fair few people that have got on the score sheet in just 2 matches for the Bristol Pitbulls. We have Mason Lipsey wearing 91. Carter Lloyd 27, Aaron Moody 33, and we have Steve Osman wearing 83. Ollie Sean wears 11, Loris Taylor 18, and Jay Warren wears 16, and Shaw wears 71. That is who's icing tonight for the side that visit what used to be their home rink, and that is the Bristol Pitbulls. For the Stars, well, quite simply, they are just missing a couple, and the ones they are missing tonight let me have a look at the official team list as I peek a little bit in my earphones. I can tell you that the only person that's missing tonight is Jakub Klima, and I sponsor him as well. He's not feeling too well, so he's missing from the lineup today. So the Stars will have Josh Flory, Josh Oliver, Daniel Williams, Christopher Cook, Mike Willett, Griff Eden Parish, Matt Lauday, Theo Bundock, Alex Staples, Ross Miller, who should be the backup netminder tonight. Very good player as well to have back there. Could be starting in net today is Matthew Croyle, along with the rest of the players. Jake Williams wearing 40, Harvey Robson 44, Logan Prince wearing 49. A little bit of an unsung hero, carries the puck really well across the ice. Aidan McGurk, the junior, that's from Basingstoke, that popped in an unassisted goal last night for the Stars, as well as Joe Edwards with another sublime finish again last night, as he did the other week here. Dax Hedges 71, Tom Ravenscroft 84, and Alexander Smith will be wearing 95. This is one of those games, I've got to tell you, that these two sides will have earmarked as a potential point. And let's be honest, if it goes to overtime, we're in for a humdinger. The Pitbulls, well, I think they know they've got a big opportunity this evening. No graphics for you today, but in the bottom of the corner you will be able to see the scoreboard up there, and on the left-hand side, the home side score, on the right-hand side, the away side, so it's quite simple for you to hopefully judge. Ollie Shon will take to the ice in his first blast in the first period. Steve Osman will be there as well. And we're all ready and we're off. Pop long by the Pitbulls down towards the terrace end of the rink, as you can see. Nicely dug out by Robson, trying to come away with the puck. Robson round the boards. Not the easiest take by Oliver, but he's got it back under control. Robson gets it behind his net. Good pressing here already. And stick is lost on the ice, but easily picked up there. Good carrying this time. Good strength by Jake Williams. Jake Williams going forward. Will he get the first shot? No. Swept away in front of his own net by William Coleman. Good pace, good covering again by Robson. Willock, square, gets it in the centre. Nice take. Willock up to the blue line. Tries to fire a shot in. Dibble doesn't see it. Good deflection from the D there. A little bit of work by Joe Morris. Just blocked the puck as it went in. Bristol dumped the puck long. Here's a real chance going forward now, driving the other way. Mason Lipsey, 2 goals to his name this season. Loses out behind the net, and the Stars pick it up with the staccato beat there of Edwards. Edwards finds Lorday. Lorday will look for some help. Staples is out on the line. Good work by Lorday. Round the boards, picked up nicely behind the net. Hedges tries to play it in front, and the deflection almost sends it into the net. We've got a little bit of a coming together straight away there. Joe Morris took exception to Joe Edwards trying to go for a loose puck. No gloves down, no head up. Oh, my man Mr. Dibble has managed to take the net off the pins. Nice to see you, John. You know I love to give you a little bit of grief for that old kicking of the net. Doesn't take much here, in fairness to you. Well, we've got a face-off, 18:27 left in the first period. Still goalless between the Stars and the Pitbulls. One there, face-off won by the Pitbulls. Carried forward. Chris Cook turns it round the shoulders. Picked up neutral ice now. Now nicely driven forward in there by Loris Taylor. Loses out. Pitbulls trying to drive forward. Can't quite get there. The man that couldn't take it was Bailey Hine-Pitcher. Stars clear their lines. Now they carry it out. Edwards, little bounce off the boards. Lorday down the right wing. Can he get a shot in? Good shot right across the face of the net there. Good work by Dibble, just fending it away. Stars looking to try and draw early blood. The puck has gone all the way back out. That means they'll have to retreat. All the Stars attacking players have to come out of the D area of the Bristol Pitbulls. Cook finding the tapes on the far side. Eden Parrish plays it through the centre. Good work by Logan Prince. Can he find Bundock? He could. That was a very good pass. Bundock couldn't take it in his skating stride, so to speak. Fended away again by John Dibble. Stars keeping it in the attacking zone here. Shot goes just wide by Bundock. He had to dig it out there. That was excellent defensive work behind him, in fairness, by Aaron Moody. Stars doing really well here. Shot goes in. Dibble takes. Face off. Good pressure from the Stars too early. Face-off will be there. Stars lost the last one against the Pitbulls inside the zone. Not at this time, but it's picked up. The loose puck is going to be carried through. Near side taken. Stars try and win it back. Good work by Danny Williams. Plays it all the way back. Hedges and Ravenscroft managed to swing it round the boards, but the Bristol Pitbulls keep it in their attacking zone. Robson just scoops it through the centre, dragged down there from Danny Williams, falls nicely for the Pitbulls just to set themselves. 16:49 in the period. Sam Shont just losing out in a little bit of a tussle there. Ollie Shon gets into the crouch, drives forward. Osman goes into the corner as well. Held in by Ravenscroft, but he fans a little bit on the shot. Back in front, real first time effort there. Great save by Ross Miller. Great save by Miller. The pass around the back of the net was seized upon and played out. And that shot came in, one-timer in fairness. Cleared by Smith. I tell you, got the shot in as well now. It was indeed Loris Taylor that got the one-timer. Now it's Williams driving forward. Chance in front of net, or just wide of the Dibbles left-hand pipe by Oliver. He's tried to put the net back on. I don't think the referees have realised that. Stars keep it in. Smith down the line, around the boards. Oliver doesn't get there. Turned off on by Bristol. Staples goes in there. Big hip check there for the pair of them. Took it well, both still on their feet. Going to be kept in by Alex Smith. Smith tries to pop it in. It's a bouncing puck. Couldn't be turned goalwards by Willock. Josh Oliver, scorer last night, loses out. The drive goes the other way. Nice bit of work this time by Liam Coleman. Ollie Shon chases into the corner. Stars with Staples try to play it out, but they've got caught in possession in their own zone. Shot goes in on Ross Miller, who catches it sweetly right on the club crest. That'll be a face-off. Pitbulls in front of the Stars net. I shouldn't dance. Don't you even think about it, Joe Langham, producer. Just felt the vibe, you know, just felt the beats there. Anyway, back it goes. Going to be driven forward. Stars have dug it out. There's a 2-on-1. Edwards has got Lord A to his right. Edwards fires it in, saved by Dibble, fends it away. Big check there by Robson. Span his man upside down and back to front, in fairness. Tamas Elias finds himself on his derriere on the ice. Miller stops it behind the Stars net. Edwards. That's a pass to Hedges. Hedges tries to set Lorde off. He'll be chased into the corner by Jack Galea. Icing court. Icing in ice hockey, as you know, is when a side pops the puck to the other end and the referee deems that it's just a case of wasting time to get your breath back. Face-off just in front of the Stars net. Hedges wins it against the head, goes back. Shot goes in from distance. This time it's Joseph Llewellyn to put it in, but it's Bristol that are trying to get the puck from behind the Stars net. They're controlling it well. Robson with that. Cook with another hit as well. Still there, the puck is with the Pitbulls. They've set it out to the point here. Real chance here. Can't quite set it down. Big traffic in front there. Tom Stevens tried to get the shot in, but he couldn't get it away. And Dax Hedges having a word with the linesman on his near side, but it's going to be Edwards that plays it through the Hedges. Hedges through the centre, takes it out left wing. Little layoff there to Lorde. Was there interference back there? Because Hedges hit the ice, but played out a little bit errantly there by the Pitbulls. Ravenscroft rims it round the boards. Edwards should pick it up. Tries to go left wing. Excellent defensive work this time by Carter Lloyd. Good bit of work on the far side. Everybody trying to get there. Osman tries to get through. Takes it off his stick by Bundock. And it comes out. Stars have to retreat. Pitbulls certainly got the energy in their legs. Oh, loose puck there from Griffith and Parrish. Surely there's going to be a call on the play. Nothing from the referee. Back out. Point. Shot cleared. What a goal that is. What a goal that was. Miller got the shot, fended it away to his right-hand side, and it was fired back into the top shelf on the rebound, and that really was a sweet, sweet shot there. And it's the former Stars player Sam Sean that's popped it into the back of the net. Stars trail by a goal to nil. The Pitbulls euphoric with their early lead. Really was finished well by Sean. Very acute angle. Miller done his job to fend the puck away. Referee Evans, man with the orange water wings, decides that it's now time to get it underway again. Thomas Asprey plays it forward.
Goal for the Bristol Pitbulls, scored even-handed by number 37, Rich Hargreaves, assisted by number 27, Carter Jace Lloyd.
Well, I'm interested in that one. They've gone for Rich Hargreaves on the official box, but they have been known to be wrong before. But either way, Hargreaves gets his name on the score sheet, whether he put it in or not. Aidan McGurk carries a puck forward. He's got Willock with him. Tries to play it through the centre. Lofted pass, taken out quite easy. Robson skates back, and that will be called an icing by Mr. Ulick down here. Benches are quite vocal. Trying to look across. Dean Burrell not assisted by anybody else on the bench today. Big moment for the Stars. They've got to try and get themselves back in. 12:49 left in the period. Good win. Pitbulls round the board. Staples will keep it in. Oh, we've got a whistle. Well, he's a loud referee, that's all I can say. You're not happy with that face-off. He didn't want any change on the face-off lines. He's not a happy ref. He's not very tall either. Anyway, face-off again. Willock can't get it. Pitbulls will try and carry the puck out of their own D, but it's played round the boards. Josh Oliver holds it down. Plays it back to Willock. Willock right wing. He'll go back round to Oliver, just in behind the net. Dibble will have to be careful here. Played back in front. Can't be turned in by Williams. Shoveled away by Ollie Shom. Staples, D to D now. Stars try and come out, but they've lost it in a very dangerous area. In the end, it's just chipped out by Robson. Williams loses out. Great work here. Shot will go in, possibly on the net. It's right in front, and big chance there for Osman. That was excellent work there by Ollie Sean down the left wing. Stars try and come out. Willock loses out. Robbed again in neutral ice. Now the drive is on. Stars getting back. Cleared by Alex Staples. Loris Taylor was a man that picked that puck up and drove to the heart of the Stars D. Near side, Osman plays it back. They hold it. Pitbulls build. Goal to the good. Stars need to try and find that pass. They look for the big one there, the stretch pass as my friend would call it. Robson trying to find Lauday. We know the Stars are sometimes notoriously slow. Hedges will pick it up, back in front, little stop, back out to Hedges. Hedges from Lauday, Hedges back in. Great stop, picked up by Edwards. Bundles his man into the boards, but that's well played by Josh Gallia, who tries to carry it out, but the Stars have kept it in there. Now it's coughed up. The Stars have got a 3-on-2 here. Real chance here. Little layoff, squarely played. Terrific returning work there by Dax Hedges to clear it. Edwards trying to take his man on, goes around the outside of his man, almost caught there by a late stick, but manages to do very, very well. Thomas Asprey was a man that held him up. It's quite an interesting and energetic game to start with. Hedges finds it back to Hedges. Hedges tries to find Lauday. Lauday being ushered into the boards there by Llewellyn. Lauday's got it back out. The Pitbulls come away with it through the centre. Turn forward. Ravenscroft will return with the puck. Just pops it to Mr. Uckens, who misses it. Again, Bristol are judged to have iced it. That means drumping it from one end to the other, just to get a bit of a breather in. 10:32 left in the period. Hopefully you can pick that up in the bottom of your screen there on the bottom left-hand side. Oxfordshire Sports Online. Hopefully it's all coming through to you at Oxford_sports. Puck comes out. Smith just chips it forward, but the Pitbulls get it out of their own D. Stars retreat. Robson picks it up. Big line change for the Pitbulls. Maybe a little bit slow there. Bundock, right wing. Ball squeezes off the puck. Back in front. Bundock. Good save by Dibble. Absolutely superb save by John Dibble there. Bundock came in. He wouldn't have known too much about it because the shot came off the back netting and came in front. John Dibble got those little legs, those 33-year-old knees down into a good position and blocked the puck as it came in. But the Stars getting some shots on goal now. Excellent work again. Asprey round the boards, tries to find his man on the far side, kept in by Robson. Robson down the line, chance in front of net. Nope. Pitbulls pick their pocket. Stars try and work again. Prince down right in front of me, right against this board. The glistening ice in the background. Got a whistle on the plate. Maybe a little move there for an offside. The static blue line means that whoever has the puck, which attacking side has the puck has to go over that blue line before any attackers. The only person that can go across with the puck is the person that is in possession of the puck. Stars win that one. Miller will have to deal with this because skating in there is Bailey Hind pitcher, putting pressure on him. Miller just covers it up. That'll be a face-off. Stars maybe just looking to find a little bit of more of an edge at the moment. Took us steamed into a 3-1 lead yesterday against Solent, having beaten them at home here last time in their barns, and lost 5-3. Well, it's 4-3. They went for the pull in the netminder, and an empty netter went in late on. But at the moment, they trail by a goal to nil. Samson drops the puck long. Staples gets it through the centre. Real chance here for Josh Oliver, taking on his man around the outside. What will he do? He goes square. Dibbles down at his left pipe. You saw the block. That is Staples, side of the circles. Staples fires one in, blocked and fended away there by Dibble again. And a real break on here. Staples forces his man wide and does really, really well there, because the man that had space there was Mason Lipsey. 2 goals to his name this season, ahead of last night's games. Turned on by Josh Oliver. Stars hitting the tapes, it has to be said, with their passing at the moment. Josh Oliver works hard. Staples neutralised. Finds Ravenscroft. Ravenscroft out on the far side. Ravenscroft gets a chance again. Lovely play there by Tom Ravenscroft. He's got a wall of blue around him and he's done well to get the puck out. It's picked up by Josh Oliver. Oliver tries to play it down the line, looking for the skate of Willock, but it goes the other way. Ravenscroft D to D. He finds Robson. Robson finds Oliver. Oliver tries to take his man on left wing this time. Jake Williams goes into the corner. Robson does his work well. Pitbulls come away with the puck. Nicely carried. Nice pass down the boards as well this time. Picks up Richard Hargreaves, who was put in for the goal, but I'm pretty sure most of the accolades went to Sam Shom. Chance now for the Stars. Going forward, Jake Williams. Little layoff to Edwards. Edwards comes in off this right wing. Good little chop on the stick there by Ollie Shom. Stars try and work it across the face of goal, but at the moment Bristol seem to be plugging all the holes. That's a nice bit of work here, being carried with a puck there by Bailey Perry. It's far side now, the Pitbulls still putting it in. A little bit mooted, or I should say in Norfolk. Shot goes in on net. From a wide angle there by Ollie Shom. Stars are just finding themselves a little bit tapped for toe here, but it's carried out this time by Robson. Robson, the D-man, in on net, fires it in, saved by Dibble, gives up a rebound, falls on it as it's turned back. Robson, who's put up some reasonable stats this year for the Stars from deep. Young man, 21 years of age. 4 assists already this season. 7 minutes 20 left to the first period. 1, turn back towards his own net. Ollie Shom can't gather the puck. It's going to go from one end to the other. Be interesting to see what the referee says. He gives it a big shrill peep of a whistle. That's an icing. Stars trying to get themselves back on terms here. Trailed by a goal to nil. 7:11 left in the period. And interestingly, no penalties in this first period so far. Bundock's going to go in to try and win this face-off. Gets it goalwards, turned away by Dibble, round the boards. Turn through the centre, Ollie Shawn won't get there, tied it up by Smith. Cook plays it forward, puck is loose. Cook does well to get it into neutralise. Let's play through the centre, chance for Logan Prince now to drive towards the net. Last touch just takes it a little wide there. Joshua Gallier is the man that's with him. Awkward fall there for Griff Eden-Paris. Still the Stars though. Eden-Paris is back on his tootsies, gets it to Bundock. Logan Prince picks it up, holds it inside. Oh, it's a little dribbly pass, but Eden-Paris tries to get it across the face of net. This time it's good defensive work by Aaron Moody that blocks the puck. Staples fizzes one in. Just passed out by Josh Gallier. Josh Gallier working very hard under pressure. Pitbulls just finding it difficult to clear their zone here. Real chance, shot goes in, fended away on the right side. Bundock saw it fended away by John Dibble. Stars putting pressure on. This time it has been taken away. Ollie Shawn on the break. He's got up with him Osman. Shawn goes in. Miller takes. Gets on the rebound off the body as well. Good break by I'll try and say it right. Bristol. Thank you, Joe. Just nod when I get it wrong. At least I put an R in there. It could have been really awkward. Face off. Stars struggling to get it away from that face-off. Good work on the far side now by Tamas Elias. Round the board, it's going to be kept in. Big hit by Willett. Willett tries to find McGurk. You heard the cheer, they enjoyed that one. The wheels getting himself into the place. Neutral zone, Cook holds it. They set themselves, Robson through the centre, finds Lauday, can't take it. Big shoulder comes his way that time from Joe Llewellyn. Still the Stars trail by that goal. Scored midway through the first period. Given to Richie Hargreaves, although I do feel it could be Sam Shawn. It was a very good angle. He took a lot of plaudits. Whether it was his assist, I don't know. Stars carried out from their own zone. Nice puck carry now by Williams. Jake Williams is going all the way round, fires a shot in. Good save by Dibble down by his left pipe there. Excellent skating there by Jake Williams. 4:55 left in the period. You can always tell in the commentary box when I look to my left and right, I've seemed to spend more time looking across to my right hand side, which means maybe territorially and possession wise it's been the Stars. Great stretch pass. Oh, lazy offside. Signal there by Mr. Edwards. Somebody a little too eager, possibly young Jake Williams. Just a little early over the line. I call it lazy, but I'd be offside every day of the week. There you go. Pitbulls start again. Sam Shawn turns it round the boards. Nicely played out on this near side. Bailey Hine pitcher carries it. Gives the puck away though. Puck is squirted up off the sticks and into the bench. That'll be a neutral zone face-off. I'd normally be turning around to Chris and saying exactly what have the Stars got to do apart from continuing to put shots on net. Got to say, Mr. Evans at the moment is, I won't say whistle happy, but he's very quickly admonishing players for what goes on out there. Face off again, neutral zone. Stars need to try and find some real chance here for Lauday. Lauday gets the spillage, goes down. Good take by the puck plucker extraordinaire there. Away to his left-hand side there, John Dibble. Saw it from a long way out. As Lauday went mid-post on that left-hand side of Dibble's net. 4:13 left in the period. Puck won by Hedges, a good win. Good little poke check there on the puck from Dibble. Gets it away from Hedges, puck goes long. Staples will have to go across and deal with it. Man of experience there, former Chelmsford Chieftains player, many years there. As the puck goes high in the sky, Stars will try and find a way out. That's nicely played. Good bit of work here. Hedges now. He's got 4 blue shirts around him. Great work by Lorde. Oh, Lorde goes down in a hip. Have we got a penalty? No. Interesting play there because it was Sam Shon that got across the man. That's what I like about ice hockey. They don't just go rolling over like Premier League footballers. They get absolutely flattened and nothing happens. Going the other way, the Pitbulls try and dump the puck in on the Stars net. The Stars will pick it up. Joe Edwards now going down the right wing, goes inside. Chance for Hedges to get onto the loose puck, does so. He's left wing now. He's got Lorde the centre in front. Edwards gets his stick back. Back in front. Oh, Lorde with a one-timer. Just fans on it in front. Great work by Hedges. Turned forward by Cook for the Stars, but it's going to be Bristol that come away with it. Real chance of a priceless break going forward now. Aaron Moody. Good work by Cook. Cook finds Robson. Robson to Eden Parish. Eden Parish to Bundock. Bundock across to Logan Prince. Couldn't take it though off the end of his straps. He's being tackled by Bailey Perry. And now it's Bristol that go the other way again. Driving forward. They got 3-on-2 here. Shot goes in, spilled. Rebound tidied up by Staples. Miller got himself across there. Got a good save ratio ahead of this weekend's games. Mr. Evans blows his whistle. I wonder what for now. Got a bit of a teapot, double teapot going on now. He's not happy. We got 2:35 left of the first period. Bristol lead by a 1-0. Scored early on. Not sure if it was Sam Shon and then Richard Hargreaves, but it was a good finish. Miller bended the puck away from a shot from the point line out to his right and almost square to Miller's right-hand side in the Stars net. It was lifted into top shelf by either Hargreaves or Shon. Puck goes forward, picked up in the centre ice now. Real chance here, lost out though. Stars go the other way. Bundock carrying it over the halfway line, dumps it in. Miller fends it away. Stars looking to get themselves back on level terms. Good bit of reverse stick work by Smith. Smith gets the puck down to Bundock. Bundock carries it right wing. Going to get away from his man, gets it across in front. No, that's terrific defensive work this time by Joe Morris. Good work carrying the puck out now. That's excellent hands there. Chance in front, good save by Miller, spills it. Rebounds tied it up. That shot coming from Mason Lipsey. Maybe too central. Puck caught almost there, not a hand pass. This time by Tamas Elias. Back towards his own net. Pretty big hit in fairness that was. Ollie Shon goes forward. Lovely stick work by Shon. Can he get a shot on? Good save by Miller by his right pipe. We've got a penalty on the plate. And this time it looks as though the young man for the Stars is hitting the net, and that is Danny Williams. Chris Cook just checking out exactly what's happened. So 2 minutes on the clock for a minor penalty. And the Stars, who trail by a 1-0, now find themselves defending a power play for the Pitbulls. 5-on-4. Stars will have to deal with this. Get a penalty kill. Power play though. Held on the line. Chance now for the Pitbulls to try and get it out. Hanging out on the point line. The man with a slap shot is Liam Coleman. He'll get it now. Coleman gets it. He wants it back out at the top of the slot. Right across it goes. Shot goes in. Fended away by the arm of Ross Miller. Well, now we've got another whistle on the play. I'm starting to get a little bit concerned about whether Mr. Evans, our referee's got a new whistle, because he's certainly trying it out. Sometimes to the point where I'm not sure what it is, but it's going for a neutral zone face-off. He loves the sound of his own whistle. That's all I can say. Stars with 1 minute 30 left. We're into the final minute of the first periods. Pitbulls lead by a 1-0. Stars under a bit of pressure. Puck is flying around. Staples can't get it. Got another hand pass there, signal. On this near side, although there's a little bit of amazement on the eyes of Steve Osman. He can't quite believe he's been given a hand pass there. Well, the Stars are trying to weak it out. They're going to come back in the second period already a man light, because unless Bristol score a goal. They've got a good 25 seconds they'll have to deal with in the second period. They trail by a goal to nil at the moment. Good puck carrying skills again there. Nicely taken forward there. I've got to say Liam Coleman looks nice on the puck. Ollie Shant's got some help with him. Pitbulls again trying to open up that box there. Played in front, great save by a very close proximity there. 17 seconds left. That was a good save by Miller, who's performing some heroics at the moment. Staples will just try and hold off Shant. Miller will shovel it around the back of the net to Cook. Cook will try and dump it long. Out it comes. That's going to kill a few more seconds, because Bristol have got to come out of the attacking zone now. That is the end of the period. 31 seconds left in the period. And I can tell you that the first period has now elapsed. The Stars trail by a goal to nil. It's debatable exactly who scored it. I thought it was Sam Shon that put it in top bins, as a shot came in from the point line and was pushed away to his right-hand side by Ross Miller. That's been given to Richie Hargreaves, who would begrudge him a goal. He's played long enough for the Bristol Pitbulls, but they lead by a goal to nil, and the Stars could really do with just finding the back of the net. They've got themselves pressure, but here at Oxfordshire Sports Online, we're trying to bring you live NIHL 1 ice hockey. You have to remember sometimes. I'm on my own. We're going to a period break now, but thank you very much. We'll be back with the second period very, very shortly. Well, welcome back here to the second period, which is about to start. The Zamboni has actually covered the ice. But I've got to say, I've just been spoken to by a Bristol Pitbulls fan, and she said she'd like a massive hello out there to Ainsley in Canada. Yes, Ainsley, that's you. I think you're attached somewhere to Liam Coleman, and his old ice hockey foes and brothers are all watching today. Well, I'm sorry it's only me, but the Pitbulls are leading by a goal to nil, and they had 11 shots on net in the first period to Oxford City Stars 10, but it's very, very, very finely balanced here between two sides, and if you draw a form line through the Slough Jets, then these two sides will be very much nip and tuck for the rest of these two periods of ice hockey. Don't forget the Stars go into this second period carrying 31 seconds left of a 2-minute penalty on their player, Danny Williams, who's in the box. So it'll be interesting to see. Stars take their way out onto the ice for the start of the second. And they were very, very much in the game last night against Solent Devils, who before COVID were doing really well in NIHL 1. And what you do find is that they were absolutely coasting at 3-1 at the end of the first period. Second period was a little bit closer, but the Stars were still in control until the Devils took over in the third period. Stars iced last night without 10 Ravenscroft, who was D-man, very tidy as well. Pitbulls right on the ice, Stars right on the ice. Watch out for a few little bits of puck stoppages on the top of the ice where it's a little bit wet at the start of this second period. But it's 5-on-4 for 31 seconds now for the Pitbulls. Can they make this count and get a second? Or can the Stars get a penalty kill? Either way, it's all eyes on the prize now. And will Mr. Evans still blow his whistle? That's what I want to know. I'm pretty sure he will. And we are ready. I love Mr. Evans, I do indeed. Double teapot, he's going for it, away we go. Stars win that first face-off. Second period starts here. Don't forget, let us know at Oxford_sports. If you got your message, Ainsley all the way over in Canada. Round the boards it goes. Miller behind the net, just stops it. Stars have got to deal with that. Good work there by Ollie Shawn. He's got the puck, he pops it back out in front. High over the top of the net this time by the Pitbulls. And Stars see the puck go to the other end. The shot this time coming in from Loris Taylor. Good work behind the net by Willock, just holding that puck in, eating up a few more seconds. It's a penalty kill by the Stars, although Williams takes a long time to get out of the gate. Good puck carrying skills again. Jake Williams goes shoulder to shoulder on this near side. Puck goes Stars netwards. Robson clears it. Good work by Williams. Jake Williams gets it to Josh Oliver. Oliver tries to play it on. Could have been an offside. Willock just checks out of that. What we do have is the Pitbulls on the puck. Jason Warren plays it long. Whistle on the plate, a little bit of an icing. Acknowledges on the bench there, Mr. Warren, that wasn't the best thing to do because it now puts pressure in front of the Pitbulls net, away to my left-hand side. Good crowd in here for tonight's game against Pitbulls. Having said that, the Pitbulls fans will know their way here, having shared this rink for a few years whilst their new rink was being made. Stars with a PK, but they trail by a goal to nil just moments ago. Staples loses out into the charge position. Excellent work there, going down on his chest by Tom Ravenscroft, just thwarting the Pitbulls player. Goes back out. Pitbulls still working hard. Nicely done. Shaw was the man that held the puck in there. A bit of a late foot in there. Ravenscroft will get it to Lauday. Lauday turns. Edwards coming in from the left wing. On Dibble. Goes high. Just off of the shoulder there of Dibble on net. Josh Edwards has scored some very, very good goals this season for the Stars. Rimmed round the boards to Lauday. Lauday doesn't collect it. Edwards tries to turn it on. Edges without the H. Goes in with Morris in the corner. Puck comes out. Puck not really staying too much in anybody's zone at the moment. Edwards will have to deal with this. Turns his body round. Does really well. Shields the puck. Plays it down the left wing looking for Bundock, but goes back towards the Stars net. This time it's a little bit of a shot in by Bailey Hind pitcher. Dump long this time. Steve Osman. Cook finds Eden Parrish. Eden Parrish loses out. Pitbulls try and put some pressure on. Oh, good hands there by the Bristol player. Trying to see exactly who that was. That was really, really nice hands. He's having a word. He's got to go and have a sit down because he had a little bit of a slash afterwards. Wasn't too happy with the challenge that came in on him. And it is Bailey Hind pitcher that ends up, but he had good hands on the far side. And now the Stars have a power play. Bailey Hind pitcher gets himself a couple of minutes sat down, bit of a rest. We used to have players here. Do you remember those old directors' chairs at Hollywood that had your names on the back? We had a player that had his own chair in the bench. Andy Cox. Stars though will now try and tease the Pitbulls out of defence. Turned long. A whistle as the puck is trapped in on this near side. Mr. Evans. Who else with a whistle? Puck has gone over and they've lost it, so it means that the face-off will be taken again. Hedges digs it out, wins it. Joe Llewellyn round the boards. Back out. Robson fires it in on net. Bit of traffic in front, but it's gone wide. Picked up by Edwards. Edwards back out to the point line. Cook square. Josh Oliver fires it in. Taken by John Dibble. High into his body. Up by his top right-hand corner. And we have some pushy, shovey, as we like to call it over here. Although Dax Hedges he's trying to incite a little bit of a coming together with Richard Hargreaves, Mr. Bristol himself. Mr. Hargreaves elects not to drop the gloves. Although, you know, Dax Hedges is one of those where he doesn't mind throwing a bit of skin. Anyway, we are 1:31 left in the power play for the Stars. Bundock will contest it. And aboards it goes. This time Sam Shon rims the puck long. Does well to get it from one end to the other. Just eats a few seconds. Staples is joined behind his own net. Will look to go possibly D to D, but he's held it in now. He's trying to tease out the man that's chasing the puck down now, which is Carter Lloyd. Good work this time by Bundock. Gets it to Logan Prince. Prince side of the circles. Finds Bundock behind the net. Parrish holds it in. Back it goes to Prince. Prince has got Ravenscroft on the point. Elects not to use him. Terrific work going in there by Carter Juice Lloyd. Ravenscroft, Prince. Prince can see Staples. Goes into Bundock, who just fans somewhat on that. And I tell you what, Steve Osman has felt that one that wrapped his shins on the way out. Stars, 35 seconds left in the power play. Could be a good penalty kill here from the Pitbulls, who fire the puck long there. Steve Osman was the man that popped it in behind the net, former Stars player. Great stretch pass right the way down. Hedges goes there. Dibble catches it off the backboards, and Pitbull man decided to try and board Hedges behind the net, but little sidestep and ends up there with picking himself up off the ice there. Bailey Perry was the man that missed Hedges. 20 seconds still left in this power play, but again Bristol have managed to smuggle the puck away. Edwards does well to win it just inside his own D. Square driving forward on the far side. Cook back to Hedges, back to Cook. Cook's in behind net, picked up by Edwards. Edwards finds Cook, bit of pressure now by the Stars. Back in front, shot goes in by Robson. Good save by Dibble, standing on his head in between the net. Fires it long, and Hind pitches the man up top. Cook comes in, watches the shot come in. Great work by Ross Miller, Joe Edwards and Cook. Just smuggling the puck away there from Bailey Perry. Good penalty kill there from the Bristol Pitbulls. Never really got too many shots on target there for the Stars, whilst a man to the good. 15-10 left in the second period. Pitbulls lead by a goal to nil. Ainsley over there in Canada. My word, you must be happy. Back at it comes. Shot goes in, almost a tip in there from Osman in front, but he actually took it wide. A redirect, a deflection, whatever you want to call it. Stars pick it up with Jake Williams. Looking for Josh Oliver. Oliver trying to get round his man, just can't get the puck under control. Nicely reversed around the boards and rimmed out. Stars will try and win it back in the corner. Oliver sees the Pitbulls just take command inside their own D. Staples feeds it to Smith. Smith, a little bit of loose play by Smith, but he's done well to turn it away. He's going to get a second chance to clear it. Finds Staples. Staples has been hit by a sniper in the stand. And Jake Williams manages to tidy up for the Stars. Little layoff by Josh Oliver. Good carry now by the Wheels Willett. Wheels Willett going left wing, holds it. Stars reverse pass, doesn't find Jake Williams. Played high, brought down by Staples. They're looking for a hand pass. The referee, Mr. Evans, has a little blow of the whistle. And it's going to be a neutral zone face-off. One critique I've got to say. Time for me to get a split personality here and ask myself as a pundit what's going on. Well, what do you think, Selfie? Well, I can tell you at the moment the Stars are not getting enough shots on target. And they need to be a bit more clinical when they do get to see the side of goal, because Dibble is performing heroics. Thank you, Selfie. I'll talk to you in just a moment. Right. Could do with a pundit, Chris. Driving forward again, round the outside, good carrying, right across the face of the net, this time by Mason Lipsey. Stars trying to get themselves out. This is, as I thought, a massive opportunity for both sides. McGurk gets caught in a sandwich on this near side. And I tell you, that man there, Josh Llewellyn, has got a serious barnet. I've not seen length of hair of that at the bottom end of a helmet for a long time. Back in front, chance fanned on the shot. Still, Pitbull's got a chance, but in the end, McGurk clears it back to the man with the finest head of hair I've seen in years, Llewellyn. That is a serious barnet, isn't it? That is a terrific amount of hair. He could have half of that cut off and make me have a full head of hair again. I might have a word with him later. Might have to stick it on with glue, but either way, 13:27 left in the second period. I digress because there's not a great deal of action here. Shots on target, both sides cancelling each other out. Shot goes in, save, fended away on his right-hand side by Ross Miller. Osman will contest this face-off with Jake Williams. Okay. Shot goes in, real chance there. Oliver can't turn it on. In the meantime, back here it's a face-off. Stars trying to get themselves back into it. Staples goes back towards his own net. If you are watching on YouTube, we will reinstall the feed. if you haven't got 75,762 million listeners, you don't get it. So chance on the far side. Hedges tries to play it in. Laude's on the floor. Driving forward. Shot goes in. What a save that is by Ross Miller. I don't know how he's managed to spread his legs that way and still pluck it out of the air. But he has. 12:39 left in the period. We'll try and reinstall a new YouTube feed. Face-off comes out. Stars struggling a bit here. Shot is dumped high onto the net, behind the net, if that makes sense. Robson will battle away. Puck goes long. Stars go on the drive. Bundock tries to chase it down, but that's going to be an icing back in front of the Stars net. Dean Burrell maybe will have to have a look at how he deals with this, because at the moment Dibble has not looked too unflurried inside the net of the Bristol Pitbulls, managing to stop everything that comes his way. 12:27 left in the period. Squirts back. Eden Parish puts in the legwork this time. Bailey Perry loses out at Eden Parish. The Stars try and trap the Bristol Pitbulls in their own zone. Round the board. Picked up by Prince. Prince to Eden Parish. Doesn't quite get the puck back out. Cook gets onto it. Fires a shot in. Good save by the young man in between the net again. Fended away on his left-hand side this time. But you should be back with us now on YouTube. And if you did miss this after the break, I've got to go a big shout out. Been asked to speak about a young lady called Ainsley, who's in Canada, attached in some family way. I don't know how. The lady didn't tell me. To Liam Coleman and his ex-teammates should be tuning in as well. So hopefully you haven't turned off and you're here. It's still 1-0 to the Pitbulls. And Stars really making heavy weather of getting clear efforts on goal. But all that can change. A one-goal hockey match is easily rectified. This Pitbulls come away. Real chance now. Carried forward. Shot's going to go in. Fended away. This time you heard the clatter off the stick there of Ross Miller. Shot goes in by Carter Jace Lloyd. Chance in front again. Could be two. What a save by Miller, who's flat on his back. How has he actually saved that? There's got to be a round of applause, because that's more like a circus act, that save. Ross Miller, take a bow, son. Even the referee's just leaning on the net and saying, how did you stop that? You netminders are completely off your trolley, I tell you. Who honestly fancies standing in there and being fizzed at by a bit of vulcanised rubber? Doesn't matter what standard you play, whether it's recreational hockey, grade hockey, top grade hockey, you must need your bumps felt to stand in there, padding or not. 11 minutes left of the second period. Pitbulls still lead by a goal to nil, given to them in the first period by Richard Hargreaves, as so the scoreboard says. Back in front, laid out. It's going to go to the other end of the rink now. Joshua Gallia will stop it. Tries to rim it around the boards. Stars will try and keep it in. Staples goes for a hip check and totally misses it. Now there's a real chance here. It's played square. One in front. Oh, big chance there for Pitbulls to extend their lead to 2. Again, just didn't quite come off for them. Nice bit of hand speed, in fairness, by Mason Lipsey, but he put it wide of Miller's left-hand pipe on the drive through. Line change, dumped in long by the Pitbulls. Turned on by McGurk, a junior from Basingstoke. Good stature for a junior, I have to say. Pass right across the ring. Miller will just fall on it and allow that to go for a face-off. Well, that solitary goal so far in 30 minutes of ice hockey is proving the difference. Goal scored, shot came in, Miller fended it away to his right-hand side. On an acute angle, it was either Richie Hargreaves or I thought it was Sam Shon, put it into the back. It's been given to Richie Hargreaves, but we haven't got the replays here yet. Can't afford that sort of equipment just yet. Back in front, top of the slot. Good take again by Ross Miller. I didn't even see that go netwards. Clutched high above his head. but it is Pitbulls that are making me look away to my right-hand side here. They're a goal to the good, and they are putting the home side very much on the back skate. Puck squirts away. Robson gets it away, but it's the Pitbulls that win it. Into the corner it goes. It's clipped long. Pitbulls just in command of the puck at the moment. The Stars need to find maybe a little something to get their belief back. We've seen it in games before that they just need something to pick their tails up. Pitbulls though. Oh, I've copped a puck up to Oliver. What a shot, a chance he had there. Great save there by Dibble. That was a very, very loose blind pass played by the Pitbulls. Oliver really couldn't believe his luck. 4 or 5 meters out, rifled it in. Pitbulls carry the puck out. Near side, that's great bit of work. Bailey Hine pitcher fires it in. This time it's saved by Miller. Backhand in front. Pitbulls with a chance. Top of the slot. Fires it in. You heard the rattle there off the heels of Ravenscroft. Josh Oliver trying desperately to win it back, but Osmond tidies up for the Pitbulls. Ollie Sean can't get there. Ravenscroft sees Robson go round and shovel it round the boards on the far side. Picked up by Edwards, tight on the boards. Little staccato skate goes out to Jake Williams. Jake Williams, right wing, plays it in front. Bit of a coming together inside the netminder's crease, and Tom Ravenscroft this time leaves John Dibble face down on the ice. Just take a time to draw breath. 8.5 minutes left in the second period. And every second that goes past this 1-goal lead looks even more insurmountable for the Stars. But anything can happen in the next half hour. There used to be a phrase at the start of Stingray. If you don't know what Stingray was, quick, get onto the internet. Ask your granddads, in fairness, not your dads. Puck is held in behind. Great work there by Dax Hedges. Again, Edwards can't get there. Pitbulls trying to get it out of their own D. Reverse stick lofted pass. Staples being chased down by Ollie Sean. Chris Cook plays it to Edwards. Edwards is going to come out and he's going to drive through the centre. Excellent work by Edwards. He's taken on the whole side. Just loses out when he got in there. There's a whistle on the play, and it looks as though we may well have got a whistle and a penalty on a Bristol Pitbulls player who upended Dax Hedges as he tried to break out on the ice. Mr. Evans there taking a bit of interference, and the Bristol Pitbull fans just by the side of me don't like the fact that young Ollie Sean has got 2 minutes for hooking Hedges up in the air. They thought it wasn't interference, but Mr. Evans has given it interference. 5-on-4 then for the Stars. Can they get some shots on Mr. Dibble's net? Edwards just turns the puck forward. Stars trying to get it inside the shot. Shot goes in from Williams. Wide though of Dibble's right pipe. Fired long. Miller holds it. Cook goes back. Chris Cook to Josh Oliver. Oliver takes it off his man. Tries to carry it down the right wing. Whoa, that is a hit and a half there. Stars inside the eyes there of young Bailey Perry. The referee's stop play, but that was a pretty big hit there on young Bailey Perry. Just 17 years of age, but he felt that from the Stars player. .19 left in the period. Hope you're enjoying this in Canada. I'm afraid you've got a radio broadcast to do and a television. You can see a lot of this. You don't need me to talk, but just old habits die hard with me. Good work by Edwards carrying the puck. He's got Oliver in support. Cook out at the top of the circles. Cook gets it. Near side, Josh Oliver. Oliver tries to go for the stretch pass, easily cut out. 1 minute and 8 seconds left of the power play for the Stars, and they really haven't put enough, in my opinion, on the net of the Pitbulls. Chance here for Robson. A little bit of right foot skills there. And again, cleared by Bristol. Every second matters here on this power play for the Stars. If you're a Stars fan, and for the Pitbulls, it can't go down quick enough. Fair play to you. Played off the boards. Hedges takes it. Edwards right wing, Hedges left wing, right across. Ravenscroft will try and play it in deep. Robson the furthest forward for the Stars. Oh, big hit there. Spinning top time back there. As Josh Oliver went shoulder to shoulder to Llewellyn. Stars with just 18 seconds left in the power play. Good skating work this time by Bundock. Takes it down left wing. Eden Parrish goes in front of the net, but Bundock holds it. Maybe one shot on target. Shot goes behind the net. Picked up by Ravenscroft now for the Stars. Rims it somewhat. And they're back. It's a good penalty kill. Ollie Sean takes it forward now. Sean tries to play it across. A real chance in front. Great save by Miller. And I've got to say that was very close. And a big chance. Miller falls on the puck. Massive opportunity there for the Pitbulls, somewhat spurned by the man on his knees getting up behind the net. Well, I think the Stars got a lot to like about Ross Miller between the pipes tonight. Shot goes in, taken by the puck plucker extraordinaire Miller, away to his left-hand side in his catch-up. Looking across there, I'm pretty sure the man that missed out on a very good chance was Joshua Shaw. Robson behind his own net, 5:22 left in the period. Bundock can't collect. Tries to turn it on. Digging out the puck down below us, young Danny Williams. What I love about ice hockey players, they do it on a blade that's no more than 3 to 4 millimeters wide on ice. Far too slippy for me. One there. Robson will pick the puck up. Can he get it down the line here? It's inside the D of the Stars. Chance here though, coughed up somewhat. Danny Williams drives forward. Jake Williams in support, but the shot is played away. Bristol clear their zone. Long way back for Robson. Robson goes shoulder to shoulder, and the man that's going to go with him back there, Tom Ashbury. Turning into frustrating evening for the Oxford City Stars, and a very good one for the Bristol Pitbulls, who every second that elapses will get more and more belief here for a victory on the road. I said how big this game would be at the start, but the Stars just can't seem to create enough pressure at the moment. On goes the puck. Lois Taylor tries to get there, almost gets a second chance. Smith tries to get there. Taylor's doing really well. Loses out in the end. Stars rim the puck. Willock turns it back inside. Jake Williams can't get onto it. Pitbulls put it back from whence it came. Smith finds Willock. Willock finds Jake Williams. Williams holds it in the neutral zone. He's lost out though. Ollie Sean goes forward. Former Stars man tries to get a shot off. Robson and Smith converge on him. Sean's down, face down inside the face-off circle. Miller just hands the puck back. 4:17, a one-goal ice hockey match. It's not comfortable for anybody. If you're of the yellow persuasion, you'll be struggling. If you're from the blue persuasion, you'll just hope that 4 minutes and 17 seconds in the next 20 minutes is absolutely cleared. Miller scrambles the puck away. Lorde tries to dig it out. Pitbulls keep it in their attacking zone. Stars just looking for a little bit of inspiration. I might ask myself what I think in just a moment. Could do with Chris McHugh being here, but I'll ask myself, what do you think? Well, the Stars do need a little bit of inspiration. They need a little bit of something on the ice. They've got to find somebody to actually pull the strings and make things happen, get some shots on target. It's not happening for them. What about Bristol? Well, Bristol played really, really well. Shot goes in, taken by Miller, drop down. Yeah, I think Bristol have done very, very well. I think they've quelled just about everything the Stars have got in the attacking third. And John Miller, the 33-year-old netminder, has done really, really well. Hedges working well back there. Let's go back to your commentary team with me. Thank you. I'm making somebody laugh. Oh, Hedges good going for it. Heads and helmets off. Hedges stands back. Bailey Pieta. Left hook's going in. They hold the shirts. Oh, that's a big shot from Hedges. Bailey Perry took it well though. Well, off they go. Both for a 2-minute sit down. Big shot in there from Hedges, and Bailey Perry done really well. Richie Hargreaves goes over to have a few words with Dak Hedges. I think it's about the length of each other's beards. Well, the crowd are certainly on their feet. Bailey Perry, just 17 years of age. Just sees captain of Oxford City Stars, Dax Hedges, drop it. Referee Evans just having a few words down there. Chris Cook just checking things out. Opposite number. Loris Taylor just making sure things are certainly okay. Lines back out then. Some of the fans having a few words with the Pitbulls players. And we get a 5-on-4. Is it 5-on-5? Sorry. Excuse my limited accounting ability. Personal fouls then for both the players. And if you are in Canada watching alongside Ainsley, I don't know all the rules. I'm still learning. All I know is a fight. Shot goes wide of the Stars net. There's 5 minutes for fighting there. So those two players will sit out a good old 5 minutes spell. There you get your breath back, won't you, lads? Right at boards it goes. Pitbulls still lead by a goal to nil. Chipped into the corner. Stars just looking frustrated now as we try and find that opening. The carry out is by Robson. Robson to Prince. Prince wide of the net. Taken nicely there by Dibble, high to his left-hand side. Just palmed the puck away. Coming in again. Shot goes in from Bundock. Off the heels this time of Josh Gallia. Dibble gets on the loose puck. Well, it's not for the one or trying for the Stars. Well, I'll tell you what, this rearguard action and attacking, I won't say it's all rearguard action from the Bristol Pitbulls. I think they've been very good on the ice today. And they are full of confidence. As I say, every second that goes, they are growing more and more in stature. Face off now. Stars have got to find a little bit of inspiration at the moment. Around the boards it goes. Kept in, Josh Oliver. Gets it from Cook. Cook back round the boards again, looking for a Stars player. Referee's taking it in the arm, Mr. Edward Evans, and he's got no padding on either, so that would have hurt. Carried out though now. Great speed. Bailey high pitcher. Gets it down. It's rimmed though by Cook as it comes loose, and the wheels Willett will come out of his own D. Short pass there to Josh Oliver. Oliver fires it in behind the net, trying to retrieve his own pass, and done really well for the Stars. Holds it in behind the net. Can he get it back in front? No. The man that's there that does the tidying up this time for the Pitbulls. Now they carry it out again. Shaw gets it, picks it up a second time, takes a big hit from Oliver. Shaw again will get onto it, side of the circles, round the boards he goes. Looking for Bailey Hine pitcher, tied it up by Alex Smith for the Stars. Cook Tape to tape here for Oliver. Oliver into Jake Williams. Jake Williams over the halfway line into the attacking zone. He's got support from Oliver. Rolls it back to Oliver. Oliver just coughs it up in the middle, and it's cleared by the Pitbulls. Osman tries to turn it forward. Ravenscroft almost lost the puck. He's got it trapped against the boards now. Trying to get this puck out, and it does finally squirt out back into the defensive zone of the Stars. Oliver to Staples. Staples. Lauday turns it on. Doesn't get it past his man, but Pitbulls have to come out of the attacking zone. They chip it in long. Staples round the boards again. We'll find Lauday. Lauday's got Williams in support. Tries to find the pass through to Edwards, but again it's cut out into the final minute of the second period. And the Stars still trail by that goal scored in the first period by Hargreaves or Sam Shon. It's up to you. And now the Pitbulls come forward with Osman. Osman tries to go outside his man. Here Staples holds him up, rims it round the boards. Edwards picks it up for the Stars, holds it side of the circle. Goes through the centre to Lauday, takes it well, can't get the rolling puck off his edge. Excellent D work there for Bristol. Chance now for Edwards. Edwards, can he get over the line without getting offside? Tries to play it across the ice. Gets it back. Ravenscroft now tries to flick the puck long over the head there of Dibble into the final 15 seconds of the period. And it's in control with the Pitbulls. The Pitbulls come out on this near side. Excellent work. Real chance now just on the final moment right across the face of the net. The Pitbulls fans in front of me slam their hands on the person in front because that was a glorious chance there for Tamas Elias, who really could not get that puck in the back of the net. Well, that's the end of a second 20 minutes here. I hope you're enjoying it. At Oxford_sports if you want to tweet. Don't forget, in Canada, if you're there, nice to see you. How cold is it? Nearly Christmas. You have snow all year. Anyway, I can tell you that the Pitbulls still lead by that goal in the first period, which was accredited to Richie Hargreaves, although I thought it was Sam Shon myself, but my eyes, I wear glasses, who knows. Stars haven't really put any pressure on the Pitbulls' net to that degree, but it's only a one-goal ice hockey match. We're going for a period break. Do join us for the third period when it comes back, and let us know if the stream is okay wherever you are in the world, especially Canada, at Oxford_sports. But for now, have a little look at a static card while I go and have a drink. Well, welcome back to the third period of ice hockey in a game that is incredibly finely balanced. I did say at the top of today's show that these two sides are very closely matched, and this will be a huge feather in the cup for the Bristol Pitbulls should they get the 3 points. They lead by a goal to nil given to them in the first period by Richie Hargreaves. He was accredited to it. I'm still not sure it was actually him, but either way, they lead by that goal to nil. The second period saw shots on target for the Stars. It's just 7 shots on target, and bear in mind they had 2 power plays in that. But that didn't really amount to too much. Dibble, though, has kept everything out. He's seen a lot from distance and not much traffic in front. Did say to myself earlier on in that period as well that they needed a little bit more je ne sais quoi, a little bit more creativity, because Bristol are completely, well, in fairness, they are very solidly in charge at 1-0. Things can change. We all know ice hockey is very, very quick and very, very fickle, as we saw in the dying embers of the second period, when a chance right across the face of the Stars' net could have been put away by Tamas Elias to make it 2-0, and that would have been a tough arse then for the Stars. But we have seen here with the Stars in their previous games that when they get one, they tend and invariably get 2. They'll be looking at least to force this into overtime if they can't get the job done in the 20 minutes. But Bristol Pitbull are well and truly in this game. We have 2 5-minute penalties that are still going at the moment. Dax Hedges and Bailey Perry are both out there. The shout goes up as the Stars take to the ice. And 20-minute ice hockey match really for the Stars now. They are trailing by a 1-0. And he's not that strong a looking man behind me, but he did try and flex his muscles there. Thank you. We're back on the ice now with a bit of luck. Anyway, third period, NIHL 1 in the South ice hockey. Pitbulls lead by a 1-0 against the Stars. it's all about this final 20 minutes now.
After the first whistle, 38.
Just thought it'd be me to pick the man of the match now. And we're off for the third period. Pitbulls still lead by that goal to nil. Puck's shifted forward. Ollie Sean trying to get it. Nice hand speed again. Well worked. Out onto the far side. Puck goes in behind the net. Loris Taylor there with a nice hands. Chance through the centre, picked up by Oliver. Oliver tries to just pop it through. Excellent defensive work back there. Coming across the cover was Joshua Gallia, who just stopped that puck going through. Whistle on the play, icing. Mr. Ulick down in front of us decides that that's going to be a face-off down in front of the net. 1928. That will start evaporating if you're a Stars fan as we move through this third period. And it'll drag if you're a Pitbull fan. Rimmed round. Sean's trying to keep it in. Ravenscroft will have to take it as it slides away. Again, another icing cord. Ollie Sean needed to just get a bit of stick on that as it came round the rim. 1928 in the period. I should say 1921. Same year I was born. Williams to, but no, I'm a little bit younger than that, only just. Puck squeaks away again, and again it's the Pitbulls that are going to get caught for an icing, but they're doing everything to sort of break the play up, in fairness to them. Stars need to find that little something. Josh Oliver goes into the face-off. Good work again by the Pitbulls who get it against the head, so to speak. Oliver will go round to the back of the net, tries to play it back in front. Cleared in the end. Nice bit of stick work by Ollie Sean. Staples goes back. He'll be tracked all the way back in there by Loris Taylor. Staples tries to play it through the centre, picked up by the wheels. Willock pops it in behind the net. Coming to help him out is Jake Williams. Terrific defensive work there by Joe Morris. Stars though starting to put some pressure on. Cook tries to turn it round Sean. Sean extends his arms and just gets the end of his stick on it. Jake Williams, reverse pass. Smith now tries to play it down for Lorde, but Pitbull's in command of the puck. Good work by Smith, keeps it in the danger area. Again, it comes off his heels. Puck goes right across the centre ice. Jake Williams gets it down. High sticks could be caught, and indeed will be caught. And the Stars will find themselves with a high stick caught. Referee Evans there with the old water wings, checking things out. Face off in the neutral zone. Pitbulls lead by a goal to nil, scored by Richie Hargreaves, or accredited to him in the first period. They've given a very good account of themselves today, in fairness to Pitbulls. Lowly place in the table belied by the fact that they've only played 2 games. Backhead in front. Good win there by Edwards. Edwards on the charge. Can he get to the puck? No, but he's kept it up there for Danny Williams to come in from the left wing. He's in front. Puck bounces a couple of times. Still no action for Dibble there. Williams gets it. Edwards comes out to the right wing. Edwards turns it back into Ravenscroft, who dumps it in. Traffic in front. Hits the heel there and away of Loris Taylor. Pitbulls try and get the puck away. Referees, linesman, assistant, call him what you will. Mr. Ulick is the man that stops the puck. Face off in neutral zone. Decent crowd in here today. Well supported by the Bristol Pitbulls as well as the Stars, who are hanging on their every waft of the stick. Cut out this time. Bundock trying to get it forward, carries the puck in, but it's turned clear. Hargreaves now goes forward, dumps it in on the Oxford net, bounces off the puck behind. It's a great clearance by Ross Miller, because that was over the top of the crossbar, hit the netting above the boards behind it and then popped off and was almost redirected back in by an inadvertent netminder in Miller, who managed to clear it. That could have been quite a Keystone Cop moment. It is turning into a difficult night for the Stars. Great win there, this time by Bundock. Bundock just scoops the puck forward, looking for Eden Parrish, going back towards his own net, playing it round the boards. Back there. Eden Parrish holds it in, tries to get it back in front. Bundock goes to help him out. Parrish to Bundock. Can he get it back in front inside the netminder's crease? No, this time it's Liam Coleman that does the work. Ravenscroft keeps it in. Round the boards it goes. Eden Parrish far side. Bundock in support. He'll play it forward. Tries to get it down the boards. Turn it net. Woods. Scurrying work here by the Stars. Logan Prince tries to reverse stick it to Bundock. Bundock's trying to turn it round the boards. In the end, it's going to be carried away. Cleverly hit. Coleman's the man that drives forward. Flipped long. Going back towards his own net now. Bailey Petty tries to get it out. A little bit of work here. Moody tries to flip it inside. This time he doesn't find his compatriot Carter Jace Jones. Shot goes in from Griff Eden Parrish down to Dibble's left-hand side. First time I think I've heard the pads being thwapped there by the puck. Love that word. Robson fires it wide, bounces off the boards behind. Danny Williams round the boards as well. A little bit of pressure being exerted here by the Stars, but again, Pitbulls withstanding everything. Great bit of work. Now Shaw tries to take it forward. This time he can't carry the puck with him. Stars go the other way. Aidan McGurk caught there by Luke Shaw, but Shaw comes forward. Can't get it past Robson. Robson turns it on. McGurk just chips the puck long. Willock wanted it right wing, but didn't get it. Shoveled away this time by Sam Shaw. Real chance here now for the Pitbulls. Can they get the puck into space? They can't. Picked up by Willock now. The wheels driving forward. Tries to dump it in. Jake Williams will have to try and get into the rounded corner. Doesn't get there. Nice bit of work defensively by Samshon. Just lets the puck come away and the Pitbulls try and pick it up. Staples neutral zone. Smith D to D there. Shovels the puck long. Nobody's making that skate forward. And it's easy for the Pitbulls to just relentlessly take a little bit of pressure off. Ollie Sean can't take the puck with him. Williams is battling right down in front of us, in front of the penalty boxes. Comes loose to Josh Oliver. Oliver tries to fire a shot and Dibble takes it. Didn't see a lot of that. Good play there by Josh Oliver. Good take by John Dibble. A couple of games for the Stars as well when they had netminder troubles a couple of years back. Decent netminder. Knows his job. Face off for the Stars. Picked up by Edwards. Lovely hands by Edwards. Can't quite get it away. Ollie Sean just takes it off his stick. Edwards with a big hip check. Puck squirts into the defensive zone for the Stars. Ravenscroft around the boards. Not cleared really well by Cook this time. Cook's got it again. Cook, first time layoff by Lauday. Real chance here for the Stars to profit from this. Edwards holds it, turns it long. It's Hedges across in front. Oh, good stick work there by Joe Morris. Just kept the puck away from Dibble's net, and a Stars player through the centre. Ollie Sean, can he get a shot on? Does. Out to his left-hand side. It is a nice glove catch there from Ross Miller. Right, I'm going to give you, wherever you are in the world, a penny, 50p, 10 pence, a dollar, a yen, a ruble. Where's your money? Who's going to come out on top here? At the moment, the Pitbulls are leading by a goal to nil. It's a difficult one to call. Staples carries the ball forward for the Stars. The ball, it's ice hockey. That was football this afternoon. Off the backhand, it goes. Scrimmaging down in the corner. Picked up in front. Lauday sees Bundock turn and fire the shot in. Back out it comes. Great work there. Bro Robson just kept it in, but he's had it taken off the end of his stick this time. Tobias Ellis goes out far side. Shot will come in. It's high over the top of Ross Miller's bar. Now it goes the other way. Prince doesn't find his man, Eden Parrish, and it's carried forward, but the Stars have got to clear this. It's getting a little stretched, this game now. For the Stars anyway. And it's catch-22 time for the Pitbulls, because do they try and flood forward and leave themselves a little open? Great stick work this time by Danny Williams. He's forward, all his own work, fended away by the stick. Oliver picks it up, tries to get it across the back of the net. Retains possession of the puck. Falls on the floor. Williams goes in, kept in by Robson. Lovely check of the stick there by Carter Jace Lloyd. Big hit on the far side as well. Chance now for Oliver, trying to get it on net. Fires a shot in, this time it hits the bum. Oh, that would have hurt, and he's still down. Don't rub it, son. Don't rub it, that's all I can say, but it's hurt. He wants to get off, I tell you. He's got the puck at the end of his stick now as well. There's a real stinging going on there. And that is Liam Coleman that took that to the softer part of the body. On his haunches as he makes his way towards the bench. There was no noise. It went in with a little softness that only a dead air can give you. But he felt that. You won't be sitting down on the coach on the way home, that's for sure. Not without a rubber ring or some ice. Face-off, 12:45 left in the period. Stars trail by a goal to nil, given to the Bristol Pitbulls in the first period by Richie Hargreaves. And the Stars have come out on the front skate at the start of this second period. Just looking down, I was told that icing today would have been Josh Flory, but I haven't seen him on the ice at all tonight. Hedges tries to win it. Pitbulls can't get it out. Robson's done well to keep it inside. Edwards tries to dig the puck out. Gets it this time to Hedges, right across the face. Oliver will pick it up. Got Cook on the line, on a point, goes to Edwards, left wing. Edwards comes in, fires it into the side net of Dibble's net, picks up the loose puck, back out to Cook. Cook back down the line to Edwards. Edwards tries to turn it on. Pitbulls clear their zone. Real chance now. Edwards feeds it out to Josh Oliver. Big line here. Edwards gets it back in front. Fires it out. Hedges down the left wing. Can't take the shot on. Back it goes out. Back it tries to go back in. Cook gets caught trying to play it in. Pitbulls starting to find a little bit of pressure on their rear guard here. Oliver breaks down the right wing. Support from Robson and Edwards. He goes back to Edwards. Edwards rims it round the boards. Hedges behind the net. Penalty here on 57 being shown on the clock. Not sure there's a man in the box. I can see. Yeah, there is. It's a 5-on-4. Just trying to see who went into the box and when that happened. My word, I've missed out. Your seeing eyes have missed herself. I think it's Richie Hargreaves that's in the box down here. I didn't see him skate off, but I'm sure the camera caught it, so you can tell me. Tweet me at @Oxford_sports. Stars with a power play, trying to get Williams and Eden Parish going. Puck goes through the centre, wide of the Stars net. Eden a few more seconds up. It is a penalty kill, and it's carried out by Eden Parish. Takes it into the zone, caught against the boards, caught late there, but a legitimate one from Jason Warren. It was Richie Hargreaves that managed to find himself in the box, but a good penalty kill there. Logan Prince takes the puck forward now. The Stars had a chance of a power play there, and again, not many shots on Dibble's net. Pitbulls looking a very useful outfit here. They've got a chance here on the break, going through, real chance. Osman goes in, good take by Ross Miller into his upper torso. Stars there again with a penalty, well, power play in fairness, and they really didn't put enough shots for me on John Dibble's net. And it goes, a man with the flowing locks that drills that in there, Joe Llewellyn. Back in front, Miller doing his heroics as normal. Stars looking a little bit ragged as Robson comes out, but in the end goes over. A stray stick. It's all becoming a little bit more exciting as the seconds go in this period. Smith finds Willock. Willock goes past Ollie Shawn into the neutral zone. He hasn't got a lot of options here. Good defensive work. Fall back for the Pitbulls. Williams tries to get in there. Llewellyn will turn the puck away. Nicely played by the Pitbulls. Sent long this time. Down in front of me by Tom Stevens. Pitbulls trying to hold it in behind the net. Willock's there. Round the balls by Robson. Picked up by Danny Williams. Danny Williams cross ring pass. Finds Willock. Willock gets the wheels going. Down the right wing. Tries to play it into Jake Williams. But it's cut out again. Not quite hitting the tape in front of the net. Stars though with Cook. Edwards. Lovely one there to Jake Williams. Williams goes in. Slap shot fended away by Dibble. Willock can't retrieve the puck. The Stars getting some shots on target now in this third period. We're into the final 9 minutes. To use the words of Michael Jackson's song, you better be starting something, the Stars, because time is going away, and Bristol have been very good at being able to smother most of what's gone the other way. Still the Stars trail by a 1-0. Goal given to the Pitbulls. Oh, big check there by Staples. Really did make sure that Mason Lipsey had a little look at the boards. Close quarters. Chance in front and now it's in, and that is going to be the victory one, I think, there. I think it's Bailey Hind pitcher that's actually tucked that in from close proximity. It's 2-0 to the Pitbulls. And you don't want to say a 2-goal game is a long way away from the home side, but at the moment you just feel it is. Stars caught out there. Really good finish there by Bailey Hind pitcher. Rebound given up by Miller. And now it's all for the Stars to do. Where's your money now? It's going the way of the Pitbulls at the moment. Can the Stars find anything to get themselves into overtime? Just lacked that little je ne sais quoi tonight, the Stars, in my humble opinion. Bundock goes forward. They want to snap back quickly. Good save by Dibble. Chance is in the back of the net. No! Wow. There's a whistle on the play. And there's a net off its pins. You don't really need me to tell you what happens there. Mr. Dibble, a fisherman extraordinaire in between the pipes. No goal is given. And neutral zone face-off, much to the pleasure of the Bristol Pitbulls fans, just down to my right-hand side here. Stars struggling to put their footprint on the game here.
Assisted by number 71, Josh Shaw, and by number 3, David Green. Time of goal, 51-35.
Stars are looking for something they haven't been able to find in this first 53 minutes of ice hockey. And the Pitbulls, good value for their lead here, in fairness. Stars have looked a little bit off colour. They do have a chance now with Prince. Prince getting the support just in front of the net, and getting the pass across the face of the net isn't great. Goes out to the top of the slot. Shot goes in from Staples. Saved this time by Dibble. Rebound given up. Hargreaves trying to get it away. Staples does well to get his man to the ice, but it's going forward the other way now. Real chance here. Shot goes in, saved by Dibble. High over the top of the crossbar, this time by Carter Jace Lloyd. Oh, we got 6 on the ice there from Bristol. Pretty sure that's 6 on the ice. The line change wasn't as good as they required. Dean Burrell looks across here, want a big line out here. But the Stars have got to find something very quickly, something they haven't found. 7 minutes and 2 seconds left in the third period. Bit of soul searching. And indeed, off on this near side. The goal scorer Bailey Hind pitcher goes off. Stars with a power play. Can they get a toehold into this game somewhere? They've got to get shots on net. Rink stretched past there. Oliver back out to Cook. Cook finds Edwards. Edwards wide, fires it in. Saved by his left pipe, this time by Dibble. Down goes Dibble. Puck has gone wide. Excellent work there by John Dibble. Went where Angels fear to tread, I would say there, as he's got Dax Hedges coming in at him. 1:43 left of the power play for the Stars. Not for the one to try in here, but it has been an excellent, excellent performance from the Bristol Pitbulls and their netminder John Dibble. Still though, the Stars got it out to Cook. Cook on the point line, down the right wing to Edwards. Edwards back to Cook. Cook out to Josh Oliver, fires a shot in. Dibble smothers it. No rebound given up. Dibble the man at the moment. I always find it very difficult to give my man of the match out because I think netminders stand on their head most weeks. But he has been, if he gets a shutout, he's going to get it from me tonight, that's for sure. Edwards back to Cook. Cook to Oliver. Oliver back to Cook, D to D. Oliver playing as a back at the moment. Defenseman comes forward now, wants to carry it. Little slide pass down the line for Robson. 1:14 left in the period. 1:14 left in the power play, I should say. Back in front, held in behind by Oliver. Tries to play it down in front. Great positioning work there. Dumped long as well. Give that man a sweetie back there. That was Tom Stevens who got himself in front of the netminder's crease and put it away. Edwards carries it out left wing now. Gonna have to do it all his own way here. Forced into the corner behind the net. Tries to play it back out in front. Stars will get it back to Edwards. Edwards must be blowing out of his earlobes at the moment. Back it's to Ravenscroft. Ravenscroft to Edwards again. Right wing, puts it in. Dibble fends it away with his right pad. Stars again have to set yet again. This is a very good PK at the moment if it goes that way for Bristol. Stars have got to build again. Try and play the stretch pass through the centre. Prince will try and get there. Miller stops it in his own net, but he's given it straight out to Willock this time. Willock back to Staples. Staples tries to get it goalwards. Stars though with just 5 seconds of a power play. It's going to be a great penalty kill, and I've got to take my hat off in admiration to the Pitbulls today. They have put their bodies on the line. Now driving forward the other way. Bailey Hine pitcher comes straight out, fires a shot in, fended away by Miller this time. Stars rim it round the back. Staples will get onto it. Needs to hold it though because the move by Willock against the boards was covered. Prince goes to help Staples out. A very good evening for both sides. One have worked incredibly hard, and one just haven't had that little bit of extra, that little bit of magic dust. Well, it's a face-off in front of the Stars net. Hedges tries to win the puck back. Nicely done. Just cutting the putt out there, Liam Coleman. Bristol have managed this game well. Edwards picks it up again. Maybe inspirational for the Stars. Tries to play it in front. Can't get it across to Dax Hedges. Hedges holds it behind. Back to Edwards. He's back in front. Puck is cleared by Bristol. A little bit ragged again by the Stars in front of net, but that's what a little bit of desperation starts to show. Hasn't been no set plays from the Stars. They maybe have missed their Hungarian import, Jakub Klima, who's not well today. Back it goes then. As Stars try and come out with Lorde. Lorde does well. Good bit of work. Lorde's in front. Oh, what a little tackle that is there. Excellent bit of defensive work. Ravenscroft tries to carry it in. I'm going to give that man a name check because that was such a nice little poke check tackle there by Loris Taylor after Lorde had done all the hard work. Back it goes. Lorde gets it again. He turns. Can he get past his man? He gets past one, but he's wide of the net. He's doing it all on his own now, Matt Lauday. He's very much in isolation at the top for the Stars. Back in front to Willock. Willock tries a reverse pass, but it's wide of Dibble's net. Pitbulls carry the puck out. Time is edging away. 3:04. Staples gets it into the feet of Lauday. He's trying to make his way off the ice at the time. What happens now? Chance here. Carried forward by Staples. Staples gets a big hip check. Shot goes in, saved by Dibble this time. Oliver got the shot on target. Again, the shot goes in. Dibble takes the second one from Willock. And John Dibble really has, you know, I think it's his first game of the season. I'm not sure if he played last night. Didn't see the team lineup from last night for the Pitbulls, but I tell you what, he really has been very, very good in between the pipes for the Pitbulls tonight. Ainsley, you got 2:41 in Canada with your teammates of Liam Coleman to try and hang on. Nice to have you along, by the way. Puck goes all the way back, round the boards, in behind. Cook gets there first. Manages to play it back to his opposite D. Robson down this right wing. Onto the puck goes Oliver. Oliver round his man, can't get a shot on Dibbles. Onto the puck, smothers it well. 2:21. 141 seconds. Great maths up by me. Left in this game, and the Stars have not billowed the Pitbulls nets. They trail by 2-0. Bailey Hine pitcher certainly got the second in this third period. But we all know about ice hockey. It doesn't take long to get yourselves back into it. Bristol trapping the puck over on the far side. Logan Prince trying to get it out from the boards. He's done well to hold it in there, but every second goes away. It's going to be a face-off because the puck was trapped in on the boards. The old head Hargreaves was in there as well. I think both the Hargreaves brothers are out there. No, that's Sam Sean on the far side. Richie Hargreaves has got to try and dig this out against the youngster Bundock. Bundock gets it back. Slap shot comes in from Ravenscroft. More of a snap than a shot. Little one off the wrist, in fairness. We're into the final 2 minutes of the game. Bristol now have just got to be conscious though. Theo does well. Steps round his man. Fires a shot in. Fended away off the right arm there of John Dibble. Stars, though, again, could get caught on the counter here. Great skating work this time. Going forward, shot on net, saved by Miller. This time the shot came in from an acute angle by Carter Chase Lloyd. This game moves away. 93 seconds for the Stars to try and deal with a 2-goal deficit. Coach Dean Burrell looking down at the pad. The Stars see the puck kept in their own zone. Hedges finds Robson. Robson finds Williams. Williams finds Edwards. Edwards slap shot high over the top of the bar. Shot goes back in over the bar again by Williams. A little bit of desperation to a point here from the Stars. Trying to get shots on goal. There is a special announcement at the end of this game, which we'll stay on air for just to see exactly what that special announcement is with the Stars. I've got to think about man of the match here. Stars again, back out to Cook. Robson can't keep it in control. Ollie Shawn wins it. Real chance here for the game to be wrapped up for the 3-0. And what a goal it is! Indeed, they take the points. Loris Taylor, Dipsy Doodle forward, and the Pitbulls, in fairness, get the win that I think that they ultimately deserve on the night. The Stars just haven't had enough in the locker. Loris Taylor, the man that does it. Lovely hands. The break was on. The Stars committed forward. They lost the puck in the neutral zone. Loris Taylor makes it 3. The points are going back down towards Wales and towards Bristol. And the Stars will lick their wounds for a home defeat. Willock now, can he get something? Tries to shoot it on into the final minute of the game. And you fancy the game is well and truly up, and again the break is on. Real pace being shown. Staple goes across and just manages to get his man off the ball there, Loris Taylor.
Assisted by number 11, Ollie Show. Time of goal,
Willock tries to carry the puck out. Jake Williams now also tries to carry the puck out, but it's Bristol that hold centre stage here. And it's just been something lacking for the Stars today. A little bit of something that they just not seem to have. They haven't created or opened up as much as they should have done, the Pitbulls. But having said that, it's been a very good performance, in my honest opinion, from the Bristol Pitbulls. They defended well. They've got a great netminder in John Dibble tonight. And any side that gets a shutout in an ice hockey match at this level is doing very, very well. Into the final 12 seconds. The game is up, and I am going to tell you now that I think Bristol have won it. Stating the obvious, I know. Puck goes away from the Stars, but it's all over now, really, for them, and they feed the puck. We're into the final 2 seconds. And that is it. The Pitbulls win by 3-0. And John Dibble, he's my man of the match for the Bristol Pitbulls. Done really, really well tonight. He gets a shutout. And he's done really, really well today. He's getting a lot of congratulations. 33-year-old John Dibble thwarted most of what the Stars threw at him tonight. But the Stars, I'm looking across and trying to think to myself exactly who stood out, who had a good performance, who kept themselves going. I think Joe Edwards gave it everything in his locker. Matt Lauday worked incredibly hard. Josh Oliver tried his best, but it wasn't to be. Staples had a commanding performance at the back. It's good to see Tom Ravenscroft back in as well. Ross Miller in between the pipes, beaten 3 times. Well, you can tell the shots on target there at the end. The final period, 14 to the Stars, so they upped the ante, but it didn't quite happen. Where do I go for my man of the match for the Oxford City Stars? Difficult one for me to call. I'm going to go for Alex Staples. I thought he was commanding at the back. Held the back line together really, really well. Just stay on air though for the men of the match awards to be given out, and then we'll end up with a special announcement that is going to come from the side of the rink. Well, it'll be interesting to see if there's a concurrence of my opinions. What a lovely word. Streatham that were beating Chelsea by 2-0 at the end of the second period. Players go round. The Oxford fans maybe a little bit disappointed. I think Hedges had a good game as well, but I'm going to go for Staples. He'll get my man of the match award for the Stars. But it has been a tough night for the Stars here. You will be allowed to turn over and watch the latter stages of the Grand Prix in just a moment, but you must stay with me for the situation. Bristol fans well and truly happy as they go back. Yellows fans a little bit disappointed. Very good game, evenly contested throughout, but it's Bristol that take the points back. But when it comes down to it, the Stars didn't have enough. Thank you very much. Let us know on @Oxford_sports. We're hoping for a solid signal coming to the future, but I believe this was quite a decent one. So thank you very much for watching and listening. I've been your host, Andrew Self. Thank you very much and good night.